There seems to be an infinite number of issues President Donald Trump and his liberal opposition vehemently disagree on. But there are a handful of policies the new administration is championing that many liberals support, including large-scale infrastructure investment and paid family leave. And recently, Trump has shown a willingness to deal with Democrats as Republicans frustrate him in Congress. Here are 7 things Trump has promised to do that Democrats support. Scrapping the Getty Images. President Donald Trump fulfilled his campaign promise to withdraw from the Trans-Pacific Partnership, which he's called the rape of our country, during his first day in office. The TPP, championed by President Barack Obama as an expansion of the North American Free Trade Agreement, was derided by many liberals, including Senators Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren, who argued that it would enrich American and foreign corporations at the expense of American workers, whose jobs would disappear and wages would decline. Criticism of the TPP from both the political left and right forced Hillary Clinton to back away from her support for the deal during the presidential election. A $1 trillion infrastructure plan. Getty Images. In another break from Republican orthodoxy, Trump campaigned on the promise to invest billions of federal dollars in national infrastructure. The president reiterated this priority during his speech to a joint session of Congress in late February, calling for a $1 trillion investment in a new program of national rebuilding. Crumbling infrastructure will be replaced with new roads, bridges, tunnels, airports and railways, gleaming across our very, very beautiful land, Trump said. Conservatives are deeply skeptical of the effort, but Democrats have long pushed for increased infrastructure spending. In January, Senate Democrats introduced a $1 trillion infrastructure building plan that they say will create 15 million jobs over a decade. Guaranteed paid leave. The U.S. is the only industrialized country in the world that doesn't guarantee any kind of paid family leave on the federal level. Republicans, including Vice President Mike Pence, have long fought all kinds of Democratic paid leave proposals. In a break from his party, Trump proposed 6 weeks of guaranteed paid maternity leave for biological mothers on the campaign trail. His daughter Ivanka Trump, a self-proclaimed champion of women's empowerment, has been credited with helping craft the policy. During his address to a joint session of Congress on Tuesday night, Trump confirmed his commitment to paid leave, but seemingly tweaked it by using the phrase new parents, rather than mothers. My administration wants to work with members of both parties to make child care accessible and affordable, Trump said, to help ensure new parents that they have paid family leave. An economic policy scholar at the right-leaning American Enterprise Institute recently told The Washington Post that the administration is considering making the policy gender-neutral. Laws to encourage women in STEM. Zach Gibson/Getty Images. In February, Trump signed 2 bills aimed at promoting women in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. One measure, called Inspire, directs NASA to encourage women to pursue careers in science, math and engineering. The other, called the Promoting Women in Entrepreneurship Act, authorizes the National Science Foundation to create programming to recruit and support women scientists to work in the commercial sphere. And this week, Trump announced that he would direct $200 million a year education grants for women and minorities interested in science. Bombing the Syrian government. Mass communications specialist third-class Ford Williams U.S. Navy via APE in April, following the Syrian government's chemical weapons attack on civilians. Trump struck a Syrian government airbase with 59 cruise missiles. While some on the left criticized the move as reckless, many prominent Democrats, including 30 Democratic senators and Hillary Clinton, applauded the strikes. Suspending the federal debt ceiling and funding the government for 3 months in Hurricane Harvey aid package. Alex Wong/Getty Images. In early September, Trump struck a deal with top Democrats to extend the federal borrowing limit and fund the federal government, both for 3 months, and provide aid for Hurricane Harvey relief efforts. The deal was made over strong objections from Republican leadership. While the legislation is nothing major, Democrats celebrated it. A possible deal on DACA. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer and House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi at a September 6 news conference about President Donald Trump's decision to end the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals (DACA) program. Aaron P. Bernstein/Getty. A week after his fiscal deal with Democrats, Trump invited House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi and Senate Majority Leader Chuck